Fish fam, today we are cosplaying a homeless person who wants to play Magic the Gathering. They want to go to F&M. What they've been doing is scrapping up all the beer bottles and cans from around the city to make scrap up enough change to build a modern deck. And what deck can they build from all the pennies and the dollars that they've put together? That deck is Merfolk. Everyone, this is Nikachu, Merfolk Master, and in response to MTG Tavern, who had me on his video, we are going to be playing the budget Merfolk deck that a lot of people want to know. Hey, Nikachu, how do you build this cheap on paper? What do I got to do? What's up? And basically, once every 6 months, I give an introductory Merfolk deck that you can play. This one, a little bit more expensive because of the Ether Vials. So here's like the deck. It's supposed to be about 150 euros. So it's like 150 euros, also $170. Also 65 ticks online. I mean, that's a steal. You can get that with the baseline subscription of Mana Traders. $170, not too bad though. Most of the budget is in Ether Vial, and if you really need to get it under $100, just replace Ether Vial with Islands. And of course, if you love seeing Merfolk being played at all price points, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Before we get into our deck tech, we are going to thank our sponsors, starting with FusionGamingOnline.com, my favorite local game store, where you can buy all your I buy all my paper cards from Fusion. I mean, they basically monopolize my business. Maybe it's because I'm sponsored. Maybe, you know what? And if you want to get a deal at Fusion Gaming Online, you want to get this deck with an extra 5% off. Don't forget, you can use coupon code Nikachu at checkout. And we're also going to thank Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards online. And definitely, if you want to play on a budget, you just need the lowest tier subscription, and you can get a lot of decks in Modern. Just scrap the expensive stuff, play the core. You can play the core of Merfolk. And if you want to support the channel, use my Mana Traders link in the description below, or save 15% off your first 3 months using my coupon code Nikachu. All right. So basically, I mean, what makes Merfolk like one of the best decks to get into Modern is that it's got like a really clear upgrade path. The core of the deck is all there, and I'll have a link to the interview that I did with MTG Tavern on YouTube in the description below, so you can see exactly how you go from the most expensive Merfolk deck to the cheapest, and you see the upgrade path that you need to take in order to move up. But the core of the deck is cheap. I mean, you just need a bunch of random islands and lands. Castle Vantress is not too expensive, and it's a utility land. I'm surprised we don't have Fairy Conclave in here. It'd be nice to have some Fairy Conclaves. But we got Benthic Biomancer, Silver Giladapt, Harbinger of the Tide, Spreading Seas, Smuggler's Copter, the Lords, like Trickster, Mararidri. This is all cheap stuff. It's not very expensive. You can get basically the whole thing under $100 if you minus the Ether Vial. Spell Pierce, and like I've been saying this, Force Negation and Mana Leak are not too different in power level. I mean, yeah, Force Negation is just better. I will spend the money, but is it $150 better than Mana Leak? No, fuck no, absolutely not. Just replay. You don't need Force Negation to play Merfolk in Modern. Just play another like counterspell. Actually, we should be playing with Deprive. Whatever. We're just gonna go with what I totally forgot. We had Mana Leak for the Simic deck, but we forgot to change it to Deprive when we moved to here. Whatever, it's not going to be that big of a deal. Maybe this is even cheaper than Deprive. I don't know. Maybe Deprive is expensive because of, what's it called? Pauper. They love Deprive and Pauper. They just absolutely love it. But I'm just going to play the list that Tavern and I built in his video. Yeah, I totally forgot to swap the Mana Leaks for Deprive. So you could do that. It's a little bit of a tempo loss, but you'll live. Mana Leak won't be a tempo loss at all. Really wish we had the Fairy Conclaves though, but I don't want to change anything from the video that we made together. That's okay. So instead of Chalice of the Void and Force of Negation, we got Spell Pierce and Mana Leak, so that's fine. They're clean, good counter spells. Got some more Spreading Seas over here. Relic of Progenitus in the sideboard, our removal spell of choice, Dismember, and Pithing Needle to help us against those Eldrazi Tron decks, the Tron decks, the Hammer Time decks, whatever, all the other tier 2, tier 3 nonsense. Somehow this is like really good against just old generic tier 2, tier 3 stuff. You like Delay with Teferi? It is good. Delay is basically a hard counter with Teferi on the battlefield, but don't have a lot of Teferis in this deck. Just remember, if you want to, you want to make it $100, just get rid of the Ether Vials, and boom, you're there. All right, I've made 5 zeros in with a lot of poor folk decks. Can we do it again? Let's find out today in our Modern League. We have very few lands in this hand. We're going to mulligan. We lost the die roll. This hand's a bit sketch, but we're going to keep. I don't want to go to 5. What's the Tron joke? Well, an official Magic, the esports Twitter account made a joke about Tron, saying, you know, what is it about Tron players? And then basically a lot of people interpreted it very negatively, and then it got out of control. Sorry, a few people. A lot of people thought it was a joke, but like overall, it did bring about the negative vibes. What are we fucking up against? This is absurd here. Okay, it's Bird Tribal. Bird Tribal here, people. Huh. I'm like a little scared to tap out, but I have nothing to do. I mean, I can't just pass the turn over and over again with this mana leak because I'm not, you know, I have no business right now. We got to get to business. I just hope we don't outright lose here. Our opponent has like 6 mana on turn 3. That's a lot of mana. That's a lot of mana. Please have like the, I don't know, the Heliod, not Heliod combo, the Devoted Devastation combo, but like infinite mana, but nothing to do with it. I'd be okay with that. Twitter is the worst place in the world, so what do you expect? Exactly. I would counter you with Facebook. I would say Facebook is like really boring, but Twitter is actually like ridiculously toxic. Like when people say they have to go into like detox, social media detox mode, it is always because of Twitter. Well, it can't attack yet. But we're going to have a good attack next turn. This is fucking hilarious. Sort of wish... There's 2 Lingering Souls, so we're racing all these things? So they're going to attack for 4. Oh, shit! That can't even be countered. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. They're going to draw 4 cards here. Huh. Well, I'll be damned. We got bamboozled, people. This card is seeing some play. Well, if I knew these were going to get played, maybe I would have held up some counter magic. Anyway, where are we going to get... There, I mean, I don't know. If it's a very dirtly deck, maybe we can, like, pull through here. Yeah, Trotsky. I mean, like, there's, like, Merfolk cards like this at 4 mana, but the difference is this one can't be countered and it's indestructible. So there are enchantments that have this ability, but this is on a creature. Maybe that was worth talking about. Like there's like, you know, Bident of Thassa is like, that's what this card is, except this is indestructible. Fuck, I can't counter this shit. I keep tapping out, but I have no choice. Well, that's poorly timed. All right. Well, they have a black source anyway, so. Spread the seas. Please give me Island Walk Lord. If we have Island Walk Lord, might help us win. Nope. Away we go. Maybe we can mana leak something next turn. You know, all this being said, I mean, they have like a 3-turn clock here. They only have 7 creatures in the air attacking. Oh, maybe it's 2 turns. Okay, fuck it. It's less than that. Counter you. What did they exile? Raise the alarm. Interesting. So it's a tokens deck playing Trotsky. Got him. F your force of virtue. So actually it's a 2-turn clock. So they're going to attack, empty the rest of their lingering souls. Yeah, when is Echoing Truth when you need it? I mean, this is a good spot for Echoing Truth. Let's block Trotsky. Has to attack each turn, but it's indestructible, so who cares? I guess that just prevents it from being like a really good blocker. Fuck. What's the name of the enemy deck? Tokens, basic. I don't know. This is a brew. I've never seen this before. There's a whole new world here. This is the reason to upgrade to Force of Negation. Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, Force of Negating, I guess, Lingering Souls. Well, at first sight, it looks like nonsense. Like, I don't care. They do it post-combat. All right. Oh, no. This is post-combat. Why did they do that? Oh, no, because they drew cards. Of course. Can I win next turn? No. This is a solid attack. I wonder what this game would have been like if I were on the play. Because if I were on the play, I would have Mana Leak up earlier. Ban the bird. Yeah, ban Birds of Paradise. I see, if I had a Lord last turn, I would just win this turn. It's too bad. Alright. Shit, what do I do here? These cards aren't even that good. Spreading Seas for sure. Maybe a lot of counter spells. Just to deal with their nonsense. Harbinger's okay. Trickster, maybe not be that. Maybe I don't want that many counter spells. Maybe I want the Spell Pierce. I want cheap interaction. Maybe this is okay. Harbinger and Trickster are good. And Trickster might be really good because you force them to attack. Trickster against that Trotsky card, oh, that is delicious. So they attack with everything, right? And they have to attack with Trotsky. Then you flash in Trickster, target it. Now they don't draw cards. And then, oh yeah, Dismember kills the squirrel. Bringing in Dismember versus tokens really sucks, though. Do I have enough stuff for that? Like, honestly, I just plan to like tempo and aggro them out. I'm not gonna bring in Trickster. I mean, oh, sorry, Dismember. I mean, maybe I could take out Smuggler's Copter. I don't know how good Smuggler's Copter is in this matchup because it's nice if it's unblockable, but it's not actually unblockable. I mean, they have a million flyers. Yes, Trotsky will lose Indestructible. I have 27 creatures. I mean, I could take out some Copters. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll take out some Copters. I'll bring in some Dismembers. I mean, I don't know how great it is. I think I have some interaction for the... I'm hoping on the play I don't need it. On the draw, I might. I have to mulligan again. Ugh. Keep. Which one? We're definitely going to keep Trickster. I really wish I could just keep all these cards. Lords are going to be very important. Or do I dump the Trickster? Maybe I dump the Trickster. No, Trickster is pretty good. I don't want to dump a land because if I really need to play something turn 2. You know what? I'm going to dump Trickster. As strange as that sounds. Or cancel. Hold on, maybe not. Maybe I want to play Trickster turn 2 against a Mana Dork. Fuck it. Okay, we'll get rid of a Lord. I don't know what's the right thing. It's tough. It's very tough. Well, Gil is not that great because it has trouble attacking into the tokens, but I like the card draw. Just like getting a raw card, especially after a mulligan. Turn 1, nothing. I like that. Oh, that put a smile on my face. Okay, this actually is turning out quite well. I'm going to show him Reejery because there's a chance I'm going to just play it next turn. Well, we found the seas. Still nothing, not a zip. Opponent's like readying up, raise the alarm. Which is fine. So I can just play a Lord, attack if they raise the alarm. I could Trickster 1 if they want to block, they could do that. Or I just play Spreading Seas, attack. If they play raise the alarm, play a Lord. And then next turn I can like tick up Vial, play Reejury, play Trickster, untap Vial, attack for a lot. Yeah, let's not waste anything. Imagine having Hull Breacher. Oh, yeah. That's nice. Would have preferred to have that earlier. Yeah, we can double Reejury. All right. Bring it on. Yeah, you know what's coming. I also know what's coming. I knew. You didn't think I knew? I knew. I knew everything. Where we go. It's a race. We've drawn nothing but gas this game. Keeping the Silver Gill Adept was perfect. Oh, we're going to have a great next turn. Want to Force of Vigor twice or something? I mean, I really don't care. Yeah, it's fine. So basically it's tokens. What did they get rid of? Another Force of Virtue? Sure. These are Vigilance, right? Oh no, maybe not. Just soldiers. On your feet, soldier. Really? That is interesting. Another Trickster. All right. Actually, this was pointless. I don't know why I did that. All right, let's just attack. What do you plan on doing, if anything? I'm scared. Like, do you have Wrath of God or something? I can't win in one shot, and maybe I need to, like, Trickster Atrosky, so I'll just pass the priority. Like, we'll win next turn. We mean not enough mana for Wrath. We got turn 4. Like, I could totally see them bringing in Wrath of God. Given that they're a token deck. That'd be a huge blowout. So, I mean, if they Wrath here, fine. Oh, tap mode on their upkeep. That was a pretty sick line, actually, there by Benjamin. That's not a bad line. I could still, like, really swamp them next turn. That's a level 300 IQ play right there by Benjamin. I think I still win. Or I'm very likely to win. Look at my hand. It's just gas. Gas, 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 gas. Yes, gas, gas. And they had a swamp. What are you going to do with your swamp? It's probably a very bad spot for them. Well, I have the same situation. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to Trickster tap down the Godless Shrine. I have no idea what could go wrong here. I mean, if they want an instant speed, Force of Virtue. Oh fuck, what is this? I'm wetting myself now. March of the Multitudes. Create X/1/1 white creature tokens with lifelink. And it's an instant. Interesting. Well, they're dead anyway. Well then. Okay, I'm on the draw. Okay, I'm on the draw. I think Dismember is more valuable on the draw because if they play Birds of Paradise, I will snap blow that thing up. I won't even think twice about it. This is such an aggressive token deck. I think well, I think we should have a lot of game against it, but still. Spell Pierce is a little bit awkward. I mean, it's fine if they play something like Spectral Procession, but it's not good if they play Raise the Alarm at instant speed. Sharon says, Mark, thanks for the follow. Russell G4BU, Camille, and Backward, also thanks for the follows. Ugh. See, like, I like the interaction here, but honestly, for the most part, we just want to, like, beat our opponent's face in. Especially if they don't actually cast anything. This is bad. This is fine. So this has a lot of comeback potential. Mikey J joined the wave. Take Jeff Bezos' money. Thank you very much for donating Jeff Bezos' money to me. Really appreciate it, Mikey J. Oh, we got the Pog emote is working. The new Komodo Dragon Pog emote. Uh-oh. 1-1 lifelinker. Watch out. Watch out, it's coming right for us. Don't have a second land for some reason. No. Mono white deck right now. Oh, well, whatever. They got raised the alarm. Interesting. Okay, given this, I think I can go, because I'm definitely going to play Regery next turn, so we might as well play our Lord first, because it's a better blocker. Silver Gillidat can't block. And at least we go Regery turn 3, and then, you know, bring on the beats the following turn. So they can flip the Legion's Landing right now. Still no green mana. Okay. How did you like your Sultai Merfolk you played? What Sultai Merfolk? I don't remember a Sultai Merfolk deck. So I'm hoping our opponent does not have a Path to Exile, because that's going to be awkward. Also hope they don't have Force of Virtue or some other crap. Could they hit me for 12 next turn? Esperfolk, I think it was. Oh, they do have a Force of Virtue. Alright, they get bigger. We can outlord these things, but still. I will die to like 1 Lingering Souls here. I can't afford to block at the moment. Would they exile? Gather the townsfolk. Ah, we must be dead. Down to 4. Yep, this is the budget list from the card market video. Birds of Paradise. Get in there, Birds of Paradise. And Lingering Souls. All right. We are stone dead unless we can find a Trickster. Trickster can help us get us out of this thing this little bit of a jam that we're in right now. We are on the back foot from turn 1. Can we make the big comeback? Trickster. Fuck, our hand is actually quite good. Like we had a decent hand. Well, the only problem was we didn't have anything to do on turn 1, I guess. But there, yeah, we just lost to this token strategy, doing what tokens does best. There's nothing I can do. We just lose to the spirits in the air. Concede. GG's. GG's. Moving on. That was a close match. I think that match was closer than it looks. I think we both goldfish pretty well. And they had they won the die roll. It depends. If they have a lot of spot removal, then maybe it's hard for us. Because if they have Path to Exile and Fatal Push, and they have access, like we saw Abzan Colors. We no longer have to run Snowlands. The Snowlands are expensive. Hold on, I gotta get the deck for you guys. Or maybe I don't, actually. Hold on. Where's my opponent? I had an opponent. They left. How dare they? Okay. The deck's available now. Anyone know where I can pre-order the old school frame versions of Trinity Nemesis and, well, I mean, anywhere. Oh, where you can pre-order? I'm going to quickly check to see if Fusion Gaming Online can help you pre-order. They usually have pre-orders available. Not yet. Not available yet. I don't know when they'll have pre-orders available. Oh, we won the die roll! Spicy! Hand's decent. We'll keep. We might even have Smuggler's Copter on defense turn 2. Alright, Benny. Get in there. So we have some options depending on what we're up against. Oh, if it's control, this is great because, like, Copter, turn 2 is great against control. Copter can sometimes just crush control by itself. So we are going to pray to the Thassa gods that our opponent does not have the spell snare turn 1. The turn 1 spell snare. The evil spell snare turn 1. Yes! Copter is very good in this matchup. Oh, it is delicious. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. It's a snowland. Not as delicious anymore. I fear Ice Fang Quaddle. There's like, that can mean only one thing, that can mean only one thing. Ice Fang Quaddle's on the way. I would certainly like... It doesn't have Death Touch right now because it needs 3 other snow permanents in play, but I would like one more land. Okay, I got the land. Yeah, we'll dump a Benthic Biomancer. So I have enough mana, so I'm either going to play... I could play Benthic Biomancer and loot to make my Biomancers bigger, or I can play Master of the Pearl Trident and have spells pierce up. Yeah, that's fine too. Looter Scooter Online, that's right. You want a remand. You know what? I don't really like countering stuff like this, but I think I'm just so damn far ahead that, like, I mean, if they play Teferi, I don't even care. I'm going to attack for 5 a turn here. Snowcover Forest, again, that stupid Ice Fang Quaddle. Alright, Smuggler's Copter. I know your fate. Another Spell Pierce is nice. If you go down, you're going down in style. Thanks, Tragic. Because I can't wait on this Copter. I mean, I have to force them to have the Ice Fang Quaddle. They're going to play it anyway. We'll definitely loot. Ooh. I might dump a Lord. Just because I can't play it right now. I don't know. I don't know if that's the right decision. Because I need at least one more land to play a creature and hold up Spell Pierce. Alright, what do you got? What are you going to do? Huh? You going to do anything at all? You going to cry? Okay, they don't have the Quaddle. Some good news. I don't really want to commit anything else to the board, though, right now. So what I'll do is I'll pass. Maybe I should have pumped this up. Or maybe not. Sometimes they play the Path to Exile at that point. I'll pump this up at end of turn. Spell Queller? No shit. Alright. I own the board. I own it. These are my streets here. Noble Hierarch. Is the oh, I think this is Stoneblade, and they had no Stoneforge Mystic or something. That has to be the case. So I'm just gonna loot Biomancer for the sake of looting it, just to make it bigger, increase our clock. Other than that, it's like I have no guard. I sort of want to hold everything up. Stoneless Stoneforge? No, it's just a Stoneforge deck with. We just don't see the Stoneforge Mystic right now. The hell is this for 2 mana? You're gonna fucking Dromoka's command me here? That's crazy. That's definitely Stoneforge material here. They've conceded. Dromoka's command in 2021. Ladies and gentlemen, you saw it here first. 7-7 Rook, thanks for the follow. What do I want? Okay, definitely this. Maybe some Pithing Needles. We definitely don't need Spreading Seas. I don't actually like the Spell Pierces. I'm not a fan of Spell Pierce in this sort of deck. Even though it saved our ass there twice. It's going to be very bad on the draw, though, so maybe we'll bring in some Pithing Needles. Take out 1 land. Completely forgot Dromoka's command was a card. Yeah, the classic commands. People are like, hey, there's new commands. They're looking up command online. What's with these old commands? Yeah, what's next? A Siege Rhino? They were close to that mana. I think this is okay. Like, I think Pithing Needle is something that we want. I'm not really a fan of Spell Pierce or even... Actually, I don't even want these. Actually, Mana Leak might be okay. I mean, if I can play at instant speed and counter a Spell Queller, that's fine. Okay, I'll keep this only because sort of have to. Don't have a lot of 1-drops in this deck. Let's go. Let's go. People just pulling out old decks that they own, but now the meta, the old meta got banned. The old meta has turned into a super. I don't know. This is like, this was sort of around. This was like an Astrolabe deck. Okay, I can't say I have nothing to do. We can pass. We have Mana Leak and Trickster that we can play. Okay, they're doing nothing, so this is where we'll play Trickster, end of turn. They remand, that's fine. Then we'll play a Silvergill Adept. That's fine. Well, I might go to discard. Oh, sweet. Sweet. How sweet it is. If we get 1 more land, we'll just be so fucking far ahead. Won't even matter anymore. Sure. I will dismember that. Chant a Snowland. Well, that's not good value for the opponent. Because we know they're cramped on mana, so we might as well counter these things. Come on, land drops, more land drops to be supremely far ahead. I totally forgot you're in my deck. All right, pass. Will that fall off if you Spreading Seas it? Nope, because it's only enchanting a snow land, and this is a snow land. And if I Spreading Seas it, it'll be a snow-covered island. Hi, Ice Fang Quaddle. Opponent is desperate as fuck. They want lands. They're not finding them. Do I even do anything? Wait, this is a snow enchantment, so it's the snow thing is online. But I have lords. And I'm gonna do nothing. Pithing Needle, interesting. You have an island here. How convenient. I don't know what to name, though. You know what I didn't think about? I could have dismembered it and played Reejerey this turn. Yeah, bind over dismember it'd be okay. I played a Bosch Prowess the other day, and with Spirits, it's not 1 but 2 stomps with Spell Pierce. I was living the dream. Another on thin ice. We are living on thin ice, aren't we? Well, I don't know about myself, but I think our opponent is. Attack! Just do it. You know I have more Island Walk Lords in my deck. You know. Okay. I am a Ponza deck now. I was lagging a little bit. I thought our opponent was resigning. Again, another 3 damage. Now, our opponent sorta is winning. Now would be such a great time to have, like, I don't know, Spreading Seas just to turn off the Glacial Fortress. Okay, we're gonna pull full really far ahead soon. Oh! The third land! The magical third land has arrived, everyone. Game online. Teferi Time Raveler, who cares? Lock that shit down immediately. Actually, I'll probably just kill it. I'm gonna kill Teferi. This game, I mean, I can't complain. We've been playing like 2 spells a turn. It would be like infinitely easier if I had just 1 more mana. This mana leak, that'd be gas. What did they put in my hand? The Master of the Pearl Trident. I'm back. I don't want my opponent playing sorceries at instant speed, so. They should have attacked with this thing. Like, what's this thing on blocking duty? You know I've got this in my hand. You put it into my hand. I sort of want to just random name something. You want me to name Teferi again? Sure, why not? Let's do that. There's some chance that they have a sword, though. They are a little bit far away from that, though. Okay, so we'll just randomly name Teferi. Teferi Time Raveler. They must be heavy on 3-drops anyway. Okay, name something. Play something else next turn. Teferi's not welcome here. Teferi's definitely not welcome in Historic or Pioneer. Alright, here's the lands. Now this is where the game gets interesting because they're going to have access to Crypt. They must have Cryptic Command in this deck. We do have the Mana Leak, though. Their hand is stocked with cards. It's so full. Stoneforge Mystic. Sword of Fire and Ice. Of course. Of course. Okay, so this is where... Because now they could also have Path to Exile. All right, now we're on line 2. Let's see what I can do here. They can't have Mana Leak, can they? If they remand this, that's fine. I'll just Violet and play if I have to. No, they don't do anything. So, this doesn't produce white mana. They definitely could have Path to Exile up, so I'm just going to attack with Silvergill Adapt and figure it out from there. I sort of want to save Mana Leak for the turn that they might play Cryptic Command, if they're going to do that at all. Then we'll pass. And if they're going to have a big turn of, like, play sword, equip it, attack, then we'll just Trickster the thing that they equip a sword to. I mean, they seem to be in a bad spot here. Yeah, to fair, this is the fun police. Apparently, it's not fun for anyone. Again with this fucking Dromoka's command shit. What is this? Okay, hold on. What if I just Trickster the Quaddle? You lose... Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control fights target creature you don't control. So I could Trickster the Quaddle, lose Death Touch. The only risk I have is if they go Supreme Verdict. Whatever. Hopefully that's not the case. You picked the wrong fight, Ice Fang Quaddle. You picked the wrong fight. All right. Budget Merfolk. The hobo scrapped up the pennies, getting those beer bottles and stuff. We're doing good in our F&M. All right, let's move on to round 3. We're 1-1 so far. If they verdict, you can leak the sword. Yeah, that's possible. Thank God our 2 of Ether Vial that we spent $80 on came through there. Dromoka's Command. That is a card. And it failed both times. Mr. Wyan, question here. I know we all hate Baby Teferi, but isn't it on par with other hate cards such as Chalice, Blood Moon, Boil, Choke? I'm not here to defend Teferi, but I believe it'll stay in Modern because of other hate cards of the like. You know what? Well, here's the thing. Like, it's like Mox Opal. Like, it was a card, I think, created a lot of decks people hated, but it was institutionalized, so it was under the radar for a long time. Like, people hate Chalice and Blood Moon. Well, I would say Chalice and Blood Moon do facilitate a job in Modern as much as people hate it. Boil and Choke don't. I mean, they're like we don't have Flash Fires or Acid Rain in Modern. But it's not it's weak. Like, the thing about Teferi is it's not a good, how do I put it? It's not that good. I think it's overrated in terms of power level. It's grossly overrated for power level, but it's strictly a card that people really don't like to play against. Yeah, Chalice and Blood Moon are symmetrical, which are the most important thing. If Teferi literally said both sides play Hearthstone, I think it would be more fun. We won the die roll. Hands, okay. The problem with these hands is if I don't draw a Lord, sometimes, depending the matchup I'm up against, it might really suck. If I don't draw a Lord. We're up against the Zatron, which really needs a Lord. We really need these Lords now. I don't see many Lords at the moment. We should do fine if we find our Lords. Come on, Forest. Show me a nice bright green forest here. Don't prove to me you have turn 3 Tron. Don't do it. Don't do it, opponent. Don't do it. Show me something else. Play fucking anything else. Except Walking Ballista. I don't like that. Oh! Not bad. I'll take it. Sold. No, Blast Zone, I accept. Well, this is not good. I'll hold up Spell Pierce, and I will just flash in a Trickster for power. Then on the 4th turn, I'll adapt Benthic Biomancer and see if we can loot for some more gas. Too many lands. Too many lands. Is it possible this is Eldrazi Tron? We do see the black. I mean, it's in the main deck of some Tron decks too. What did they got? They went to get the power plant. Chromatic. Okay, it's regular Tron. Confirmed. Nope. Sorry. My apologies. Not really. So I'm not sorry. Not sorry. All right. I need a Lord. Fuck. Give it to me. No. Dig. Dig. Shit. Now what? Okay. Attack for 6. So close yet so fucking far. Okay, so I'll attack for 6. I'll play Benthic. Benthic Biomancer is actually a liability because now this Blast Zone with a random land can blow it up. But that would cost them a turn as well. We do have Spreading Seas in the deck. Okay, maybe I'll do that. I'll still play the Benthic Biomancer. And if I'm vulnerable to Blast Zone, I'm vulnerable to Blast Zone. Whatever, I don't give a crap. You want to take that chance, opponent? You want to take that chance? Maybe they have no land drop at all. Okay, they got the map. Something bad's going to happen next turn. Actually, they could play a Ballista or something this turn. Or is this tower? 3 mana. Play Oblivion Stone. Make it a sweat for both of us. There it is, a sweat. Okay, we have 2 draws. 2 draws, people. Find that Lord. Find that Lord off the top. Rejury, Lord of Atlantis, Master of the Pearl Trident. This isn't any of them. Okay, now what do we do? Now we have some options. We do have Harbinger of the Tides that I can actually flash in, but there's no onus on them to crack the Oblivion Stone immediately. They can pass the turn, crack it on our turn. So, okay, you know what? I think we're going to go for it, people. We're going to spin the dice. Spin that wheel. Fuck. Damn it. Okay, the position is not impossible, but damn, is it not good. Don't play any life-linking shit on me. Urza's Factory. Create a 2/2 colorless assembly worker artifact creature token. You got it. Relic. Oh, they're just playing with their food now, aren't you? Alright, we're going to make a big attack. And I guess flash in a Harbinger. Spreading Seas wouldn't be too bad right now. That's not too bad either, I guess. Okay, we make attack. Force them to crack. The stone. Bye. Bye, everyone. Do I play a Silvergill Adept or do I play a Harbinger? If I draw a land, that would be nice. If I don't draw a land... The thing is, if my opponent plays Karn or Ugin, I'm just going to take a chance that my opponent taps out. I don't know if that's going to work out for us. But I think I get a little bit more of an edge against a lot of my opponent's holdings if I get them to tap out on some card like Karn or Ugin, and then we just attack with 1 Harbinger at flash speed. And if they play Wormcoil, like playing Silvergill Adept didn't change anything. But what I can do now is play Silvergill Adept on my turn. We'll see what happens. So I play a Harbinger. And now if I can draw a Trickster, we win. Is that good? That's good enough. We got it, people. That is good enough. That's just good enough. Let's just win in style. Let's show them, let's show this fucking Wormcoil who's boss. Had Tron wasn't good enough. Please don't have Spatial Contortion. That would be like just nasty. But if you have Dismember, we can beat that. Spatial Contortion would be just nasty here. Can you believe it? That is the magic of Merfolk. Look, wipes our board, has Tron mana out, plays Wormcoil Engine, still loses. That is the magic of Merfolk. Yeah, I can't we could beat Dismember, but I couldn't beat Spatial Contortion. Okay, this is the matchup for the Pithing Needles. And a decent chunk of counter magic, but you can't have too much counter magic. I'm not in love with Copter. Still gets wiped by everything, and gets really locked down by what's it called? Or I don't know. I have a love-hate relationship with Copter. We'll see what we'll see what we do here. The benefits of Copter is that it can survive an Ugin. The downside is you have to tap creatures, which sometimes can slow your game down, forces you to tap out if you want to play more creatures. Also gets locked down immediately by Karn the Great Creator. So we want to keep max Lords. I want Spreading Seas. I might have too much interaction. Maybe I'll get rid of Mana Leak, because we have too much. Harbinger, actually Harbinger and... No, maybe I'll keep Mana Leak. How many creatures? I have 27. I'll shave 2 Harbingers. I'll shave the Copter. I can shave 1 land. No, I can't. I'm at 23 mana sources. I don't mind 23 mana sources. Check out another Harbinger. Harbinger's like... It was literally just a 4 mana flash body, that game. Why are you playing Dismember over Bind the Monster? Because that is what we said in my in the budget video. That's why. Forgot about Bind the Monster. Dismember's not bad. Like, it still has a place in the deck. It still has a place in the toolbox. It's not a strict upgrade. And also, Prowess is like... there's a lot of Izzet Prowess, but Mono Red Prowess did not become nearly as popular as I thought it would be. Damn it, we gotta take something out. And I don't want to take out any more creatures. 24 creatures is fine. Let's take a Mana Leak out. Let's go! Let's go! If we are mono blue, can we afford the life? What do you mean by that? I mean, we definitely can afford... You mean afford the life with Dismember? Absolutely. Okay, turn 1 map. Oh, well, whatever. I love getting them with Pithing Needle turn 1. Whatever. We have 2 needles next turn. Do you ever cut a land on the draw? Yes. But I prefer to cut just cut lands period on against... Wow, this deck has a lot of random other lands. Sylvan Scrying. Shit. I don't think instant speed is as worthwhile against Prowess, though. Like, losing 4 life is just insane against Prowess and Burn. Look at our lovely top decks. Top decking like a champ here. They got a forest. Okay. That means you're really far away from Tron? We might as well adapt. Play Reejery next turn and then maybe do some other stuff. Maybe they got Thrag Daddy. Oh shit. Are they feigning weakness? Spatial Contortion? Sure. Are they feigning weakness? I'm going to play Reejery anyway. Don't have Tron. Did you like play Urza's Factory turn 2? Just like throw me off? Oh, the power plant. And they didn't even play the forest. Fuck. They keep eating our creatures. Yeah, Thragtusk is probably coming. You better not cry. Thragtusk is coming to town. Maybe we can Mana Leak that Thragtusk. There's just some random... I gotta name something with this. I don't want to waste my mana. Maybe Walking Ballista is like a pretty good name at this moment. I don't need to worry about O-Stone because they don't have the mana for it yet. Walking Ballista. And if they play... So if they play O-Stone, they're probably tapping out for it. Unless they find the random last Tron land. Oh, they have the random last Tron land. How dare you? How dare you? That was bullshit. They have the mana for Mana Leak and everything. How rude! I can't do anything about this. Pongify would not be better. What the hell is this? You want to take my lands? They want my lands! What are we going to do versus these Tron lands, though? Oh, I thought it was like, another spatial contortion. Okay. Well, the second Pithing Needle can be on Karn. If it doesn't die this turn. I can't really beat the Urza's Factory, can I? Karn liberated from his pants. Who needs pants? Ah, the good old days of my opponent not having a static effect on their planeswalkers. I don't need to attack this thing. Hey, Respect the Cat, just joined. Is this the list from your card? Yeah, this is the card market video list. There's the forest we saw like a million years ago. Oh, this is so terrifying. I can't do anything about it, though. Don't find a very big beefy spell. Don't find very big beefy spell. Don't find a very big beefy spell. Expedition map discovered. I have nothing for that. It's one of my favorite targets with Pithing Needle. One of my favorites. They got another forest? What the hell is going on here? They love green mana. They are green. Eco-friendly. Do you have mana for this? 7? Well, you literally don't have mana for this. You only have 6. Excellent. Well, Silvergill Adept, you're going to be waiting a little while. Like, I'm not misinterested. This is 7 mana to activate. Where's this Thragtusk that we predicted? Was that a misclick on the forest? You're getting a second forest. You really need that second forest. Thragtusk is GG? Not likely. It's annoying. This Mana Leak looking pretty bad right now. We need that Spreading Seas to make this Mana Leak remotely playable. Come on, play Walking Ballista for 1 million. Just show me that I read your soul. No, chat read your soul. Chat knew Thrag Daddy was on the way. 3, 4, 5, 6. Still can't do anything with this Urza's Factory. This factory is out of commission. All right. Got a little something here now. Getting a little something. More useless cards at this junction. I'll just pass. What shape is a circle? All I know is round is a shape. The record is okay. Oh, fuck. Well, that's actually a pretty good reason to kill the Karn Liberated a long time ago. Destroy everything. That's so bizarre. And they could have even looked for well, in theory, they could look for another one. I guess they had it in their hand the entire time. You want my stuff? Go for it. Be my fucking guest. Oh, come on. Please top deck Spreading Seas. Oh, do you have the Ballista? Oh, you have an Ugin? Ah, fuck this game. Let's go to game 3. Ugin? I don't understand, like, what was going on in that game? Like, everything that was being found was a bit awkward. Okay, now we're on the play. That is a completely different scenario. That's a completely different situation. The counter spells are worth more on the play. Maybe even Mana Leak is worth more than Spell Pierce on the play, especially since I'll be playing like a lot of these instead. Huh? Yeah, exactly. Thragtusk needs all the green mana. I'm getting a sense this is not like a Karn the Great Creator list. Maybe I want Smuggler's Copter. It flies. It flies over the damn Thragtusk. Problem is the Copter still gets blown up by a lot of stuff. Okay, hold on. Maybe I want. I didn't side out any Silver Guild depths, right? Spatial Contortion. That is nasty. I'm just gonna run it back. I don't know what to do. Just gonna do what we usually do against Tron. His hand is good. It is a good hand. Especially on the play. Let's get our aggro on, people. I don't know if you're trolling M515, but Thragtusk only needs 1 green. Just in case you didn't know. Well, that is actually really nice. Okay, so yeah, I just have to pass here. Then we might have the option to Spell Pierce something or Trickster. Or do a little bit of both. A little bit of... That Urza's Factory. Fuck, they love the Factory. Okay, they definitely have removal here. So how much do I want to play into it? There's no way they... Okay, so they have Spatial Contortion. I definitely want my Spell Pierce to connect with it. Maybe they'll wait. No, no waiting. They'll just kill it. It's fine. I really want to land here. Pithing Needle's not really useful until I see what my opponent does. Because I really want to land to, like, do anything. Spreading Seas the Tron land. You know what? I might want to save Spreading Seas if they find Blast Zone, because that's... Well, I could Pithing Needle Blast Zone. Well, here's another risk. If I don't draw this land, they're going to kill my Lord of Atlantis. I know it. How to best use my mana. Alright, well, maybe this is just the best thing I can do. Hope to peel land. If I don't, maybe attack for 1. Okay, that helps. Makes things easy. And now I can even adapt next turn. Hold up stuff. Fortunately, bad... Maybe knowing... I knew they had Spatial Contortion. I mean, that's not even up for debate. I could have just did nothing. Just put the Benthic Biomancer in play, and if they wanted to kill it, that's fine. So there's the Blast Zone, but I can deal with that with Pithing Needle. And we'll Spell Pierce this. Okay. That's not a bad draw. Okay, I have to play this Pithing Needle. It's not negotiable. I'll name Blast Zone. Does he have so much low mana removal? Yeah, yeah, they do. They can do that. So maybe I'm going to wait, because I can still use the Spell Pierce. It's not bad. And by wait, I mean wait on adapting our Benthic Biomancer. Maybe a little expedition map, look for a forest. Like they sort of did last time. Yeah, they do look for the forest. So now they could like, oh, Sylvan Scrying or something. Or Ancient Stirrings. Well, there's like no chance of anything super bad happening next turn, so I think I'm going to Spell Pierce this. And I'm just going to hope that we can draw into something useful over the next few turns. I might be wrong, but I think they're choked on mana. Search your library for a land card. Or okay, if they find a land next turn anyway, I can't counter an expedition. Oblivion Stone, so I'm just going to counter this. Is this Poverty cosplay? That's right. So I definitely want to find a creature in my next two draw steps. Would that be enough? I attack for 5, go to 9. Not sure. We'll see what happens. It's close. It's like really close. And if my opponent just plays a Thragtusk next turn, that's gonna suck. Okay, with this on the stack, no, I can't. I don't want to loot right now because I do have Rajiri in my deck. Okay, there we go. Rajiri. It's a great draw. Attack for 6, threatening lethal next turn. What about the background music, Monomachos? That's fine. It does nothing. We must be winning if that's what they do. Unless they play Walking Ballista to stall a turn. This has got to be over. They're going to crack the star to dig a card deep. Oh, you don't hear the background? Where is my background? Oh no, I've been listening to the music by myself the entire time? That sucks. Enjoy the background music, everyone. Background music arrives. Master of the Pearl Trident. Perfect. Let's go. Is that just lethal? Actually, it's close. If they've got... No, if they have Spatial Contortion, they're going to die. I will, in the response, play the Master of the Pearl Trident and then make this thing bigger. So this will be 5 and 3. How would you like to die? Yeah, they're digging. They're drawing a card. Sorry about that, SJ. Can't really. A lot of people love the music. They come for the lo-fi beats. All right, we win the match. We have defeated Tron even for $100, $100 or $150. It has more than enough power to beat the decks in the modern meta game. You got to be prepared for Tron. It's good old Tron. Tron is drawn. They even had a lot of removal for us, but we were prepared with our counter spells. All right, that's round 3. Let's move into round 4. Round 4. No singing? No, sorry. Wrong Nikachu. Not wrong Nikachu channel. Still no music? Oh, it's there. Can everyone else hear the music? I can hear it. And I've enabled it. 19 Buford says music for me. Excellent. Are you still aiming for partner? You know what? I might. So the deal is I might be aiming for partner with the intention of... Because here's the deal. Partners are, in general, not allowed... By default, they're not allowed to stream anywhere except Twitch. That's why you don't see many or any Twitch streamers stream anywhere, like on Facebook or YouTube, even for fun, even though they're not streaming gameplay. But some can because they have negotiated. They have negotiated with Twitch. Hey, I'll be a partner only if you let me do whatever I want on other channels. And I don't know if I have that influence, but maybe they'll let me do that. And if they let me do that, then I can become partner. I have most of the stats for partner. Like, I got their average view count. I don't have all the hours down. This hand's a bit crap, but I'll keep it. It's either Vial with Harbinger is not too bad. I just don't like these hands without lords. Giver of Runes. Here to ruin my day. Oh, Copter is nice. It's going to be nice in this matchup. Since you get a lot of viewers there. Yes, I know. I don't want to... We get like up to 300 on YouTube for Coffee and MTG. I do not want to throw that away. Like, Twitch can go fuck itself. So I, as an affiliate, I can do everything a partner does, except I make a little bit less money from the subs, but I'm allowed to stream anywhere else I want. So if they give me the deal that I can stream on YouTube, but not simultaneously on Twitch, that's fine. We don't do that here. I have never done that. If I'm allowed to stream on YouTube my morning show, and then I'll separately stream gameplay on Twitch, I'll accept their partnership. But outside of that, I might be like the highest viewed MTG streamer without partnership. Yeah, I'm gonna say, fuck your site. Oh, damn it! Look what they did. They attacked with their Giver of Runes. I think I really wanted to play Smuggler's Copter here, but now I gotta play the Harbinger people. Like, I mean, this is just a delicious interaction. I can't pass that up. Can't pass that up for a second. You got greedy. Look at the fucking greed there. You're gonna path your Giver of Runes? Oh my god, they got me. That was their plan all along. What have I done? Does this player always play taxes? I can't remember. Does that mean they're like low on mana? Well, they have 4 mana now. Skyclave Apparition. Well, okay, it looks like we have protected our Smuggler's Copter. It's been protected. Just better not have in more of that shit. I'll attack for 2. Do exchange, whatever. You don't have anything on the board. And I have a random blue creature. Haha, got him. Yeah, Copter is just clearly the best thing we can do. Pass. It used to be clearly better that you should go... What is going on here? Okay, so they have they have to have Path to Exile. Which is fine. If I exchange this Looter Scooter for a Path, I think that's okay. Or are they going to Path my Benthic Biomancer? Oh, the opponent says, I'm dumb. Sorry about that. They're like, how did the... Whoa, oops. So it looks like we're about to eat a fucking Skyclave Apparition. Or maybe they do have the Path. Oh, getting a loot. Desperation move here. Onboard tricks. Not really a trick, really, when you just have a blocker available. All right, nice. I win. That's not a clean win, but I'll take it. That was not clean at all. But yeah, there was a time that partner was clearly better than affiliate. I think partners got paid and affiliate didn't. I don't remember, but like a long time ago, like affiliate was like barely worth anything. But now it has like almost all the advantages of partner. And like I don't want like I don't know what exactly how much more partners make over affiliates. I think it's like an extra 10 to 20% in the subs, but fuck it, I don't need it. I think Coffee and MTG makes bank in itself. I don't really know. Okay, I definitely don't want the Spell Pierces. They're not very good. Definitely Spreading Seas. Or I definitely don't want Spreading Seas. I can't remember. Spreading Seas is not very good when my opponent has Flickerwisp, Skyclave Apparition, and Ghost Quarter. Like, there's a lot of answers. Okay, definitely want this. I don't mind the mana leaks. You know what? I'm going to try to live off of 2 Cs. I'm going to try to live off of 2 Cs because I think it's a vulnerable land. I don't think the mana leaks are too bad. The Spell Pierce is garbage. Oh no, but I want Needle. Needle might be better. No, Needle is like good, but they still have Skyclave Apparition and like Flickerwisp. Needle looks good. But they actually have they have a decent chunk of answers. I like Needle a little bit better if I'm definitely aggro. Okay, I'll give it this. We're on the draw, so counters are very bad on the draw. I will give it that. Counters are just terrible on the draw. Maybe I should look for room to play the last few Needles. Is this the league I was pointed by Card Market? I suppose that is correct. This is that league. If they don't apparition my creatures, that's a win for me? Well, or not. Or they know what they're doing. Alright, this hand is pretty decent. As long as they don't have like a really aggro hand. Alright, Stoneforge it is. We're gonna, ooh. Okay, I'll lead off of Silver Adept. Wasn't sure what I was gonna do there. I was gonna lead off on Harbinger, just because if my opponent wants to play an Apparition, they can, whatever, take it. Take it all they want. What's this gonna be? Are you stuck on 2 lands? What is this tapping of the mana? Ooh, that is awkward. The turn to Ether Vial. Leonin Arbiter. Well, this Field of Ruin is ruined because I have a lot of islands. So they can't play Sword of Fire and Ice and Equip next turn. Let's just play Harbin. Let's play a Reedry. Hope it lives, but if not, whatever. Is this Poor Folk? Yep, this is very Poor Folk. This is Homeless Folk. Homeless. Okay, no Ghost Quarters. It's possible, Respect the Cat, that they might not have, like, anything. They might not have any creatures to play. Holy shit. This hand's amazing now. Can I just empty my hand and screw our opponent? You have Path. So I can just bounce this thing right now. The power! The absolute power. Disgusting. Can't tax the sea. You can't tax the sea. Shit. Well, at least we got 2 things on the board. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. We got 2 things on the board. Shouldn't they have done that when they had the Arbiter on the battlefield? Okay, I'm not going to play the Biomancer now because just in case they play, I don't know, anything. I don't want that Sword of Fire and Ice to get equipped. Can't let that happen. Can't take that chance. I would have not got that land. This hand would be so much slower. Ha, you have no power here, Field of Ruin. No power whatsoever. This is a very expensive mana base for a budget deck. And my Ether Vial is out of this world. Batterskull? Shit. Well, I have to deal with this thing. Fuck my life. Okay, so they have an Arbiter. I think I just have to deal with this thing. Come on, Lord. One more Lord. Come on, Lord. Shit. Alright, send in the clowns. Master of the Pearl Trident's gonna die anyway. Mathematic, 9 months. Holy crap, I can't believe this makes me feel old. I can't believe how long we've been doing this for. This is insane. Wow, they're going for the block. I'm fine with this block. So I really cannot deal with any of this. Pass the turn. Please just don't have a random creature, or we're dead. We are so dead. We needed that Lord so bad. Or we just needed, like, something. Our deck failed us. So they need to take... If they have nothing, they have to take a turn to put Batterskull in hand. If they have something... Oh, fuck. They put the Ether Vial on 3. That's, like, the most dangerous. If they have Flicker Wisp, they could blink the Batterskull. Yeah, Mathematic. I could have made a baby in this time. Me too. Spinning the wheel with the Silent Clearing. Excellent choice. Can't do anything else with the mana anyway. Ah, fuck. This has got to be bad. Skyclave Apparition? Flicker Wisp. Okay, so that will blink the Batterskull. Okay, so here's the deal. We need to rip a fucking Spreading Seas off the top. And then into a Lord. That's the plan. There's no other way to do this. That is a very interesting draw. Well, I don't have any good attacks. I could Trickster, Germ, attack, get in 4 damage, but then it's not worth it. Alright, we're going to pass. Yep, this is the budget build from the Tavern video. If you're watching this, you probably saw the Tavern video first. Ah, fuck, you're equipping this? How dare you? What if I had Dismember? You'd be smoked. Am I just outright dead? Maybe I should play it out a little bit. I have one more turn. It's not going to be a good turn. But I have one more turn. No, we needed one more random creature. Harbinger is dead. Boop. Going to game 3, people. Going to game 3. I was praying for a card that wasn't really available to me. Yeah, I'm going to take out more Spreading Seas. We're bringing Pithing Needle. Like, I noticed Spreading Seas is just so bad now. We just have to get through with, like, Tricksters and Rejuries and stuff like that. Hey, OS, 390. It's going pretty well. We're playing Hobo Merfolk, basically. I think the rest of this is okay. We had a good game, but we had great momentum. We just petered out at the end. This hand's fine. This hand's good. If we draw a land on turn 2, it would be excellent. Because this Etheric Vial can be very vulnerable. Did not find it. These are the types of hands where, I mean, if I don't find this land, they'll just like Flicker Wisp or Skyclave, and we're in trouble. Each player can't draw more than one card each turn. Sure, I'll play Silvergill Adept on your turn then. If that's how it's gonna be. I might as well dismember this. I can't attack into our opponent otherwise. But the crappy thing is I definitely can't play Silvergill Adept this turn. So if I want to play Silvergill Adept, it has to be on my opponent's turn. I don't know if I'm the... Whoa. Snap block that thing. Interesting. Okay, now I can play Silvergill Adept easily. We get the land. I think whatever they play, I'm willing to like Trickster, then bounce with Harbinger and just have a good board state. Like even if they play Skyclave Apparition, I think I'm willing to make that exchange. Like, okay, you take my vial, fine. Then we'll play a little bit of a game of bouncing your shit around for a little while. I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'll just play a Lord and pass. I think it's worth it. The tempo game, people. The tempo game. Some people say Merfolk is a tempo deck. That is the only... This is the only situation I agree with them. Yeah, that was a weird block. Oh, Mr. Siri, yeah, I remember your name. Interesting Trotsky deck. I don't even need to play anything here. I could just attack. I could play Silvergill Adapt, hope to draw a land, play Benthic Biomancer. Like, I don't want to leave anything vulnerable to, like, Path to Exile. Which they well, I don't know, clearly have, but they seem pretty confident to play the Skyclave Apparition. See, I knew it. I fucking smell everything. I'm just so hot on my reads here. I'm gonna show the Benthic Biomancer, so if we draw a land, we do draw the land. We have double Lord up, so even if they play like Sword of Fire and Ice attack, like, it's not even a big deal. This is a very interesting game. Oh man, turn 5 Ether Vial. I know my opponent's pain. I know my opponent's pain, and it is painful. I have better reads than the library, yeah. By the way, Mr. Siri, how is the Toski card? That was a pretty interesting build for the Toski deck, or for tokens, I should say. It's like tokens, but with Toski. This is definitely broke folk. Flicker Wisp. What do you want to flicker? The illusion? Or maybe the Skyclave Apparition. No, but that doesn't do anything. This is just another 2/2 creature. Okay, they take my token. That's the fucking shittiest value I've ever seen, but they did it! Alright, time for 2 Lords. 2 Lords City! Hoi! We got 11 damage here. That's a fucking lot of damage. Declare your blocks. I'm going to keep the land in my hand for pumping up Benthic Biomancer later. Okay, no Batter Skull. Don't be pulling that shit on me. I win every fair match and lose to Dredge and Etron. Makes sense. Alright, we won the match. We got him. Death and Taxes against Budget Merfolk. We don't need any of the fancy cards. Fuck that Force of Negation. Force of Negation wouldn't do shit here. We just need random creatures and Mare Regery and stuff like that. Dismember did it. This was an interesting game where, like, I'm not playing a lot with Harbinger, but holy crap, it made a big deal because we were like, we tapped down the Skyclave Apparition, bounced it back to their hand. We got like a random blue token. It was great stuff. All right, we are 3-1 with Budget Merfolk. We're getting the money back. Let's move on to round 5, people. Let's get in with round 5, Fish Fam. Synergy, yes. That is what we call synergy. So what was the prediction? Oh, you know it? What the hell? No way. Will we have a Merfolk with 4 power next game? Oh, I see. Yeah, we did have a Merfolk with 4 power. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the old border mass of the Pearl Trident. Looks like good stuff. Looks like some cool stuff. I'm watching you in 160 for fun? What does that mean? Like 160 degrees? Do you have a rich folk list we can check out? Take out a loan for this one. This is rich folk. 4 Cavern of Souls, 4 Chalice of the Void, 4 Force of Negation, 4 Ether Vial. Make sure your interest payments aren't too high. Okay, we won the die roll. Oh, that is it. Somehow this looks beautiful, but we know it's useless. It's very pretty, but bad. Our opponent mulligan too. Okay, we're gonna keep mulliganing. We don't have lands and spells. Okay, we have lands and spells now. Oh, this is an awkward hand too. Okay, we're gonna keep this. I'm gonna remove the mana leaks because counter spells are good if you go into the long game, but not in the short game. I just don't have the threat density. I'll start off with Biomancer and pass. 160 Twitch on a budget for those who have to use Potato to connect to the internet. Oh, 160 Giant. Uh-oh. Well, I don't know what to say, everyone. It was good while it lasted. We had a nice run for a little while. Get in there, Benthic Biomancer. It was a good run. This is one of the matchups where you sort of want to have the expensive cards. It helps. Yeah, the jig's up, boys. The jig is up. We found the amulet player. I did some research. Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle, used to be banned. Can you believe that? Valakut, the Molten Pinnacle, that card used to be banned. Verdant Catacombs. Maybe this isn't what we think it is. Maybe it's just a random giant travel deck. Like if they find like a red source here. No red source. Okay, what is going on? What the F is this? It has to be Amulet, right? What's with the Verdant Catacombs, though? Is this, like, not what I think it is? Slayer's Stronghold. Okay, how did we get this far? Is a really good question. How did that happen? Okay, if we could adapt. Okay, I'm gonna save the Spell Pierce, hoping that they're gonna play Summoner's Pact. We Spell Pierce it, and they have to pay the 2, and then they can't pay for anything after that. Maybe a new Amulet player, hopefully. I'm gonna loot with the Biomancer, because if we draw a Lord, we can play it and untap a land for Spell Pierce. It's like, that's not something I want to throw away. It's not something I want to keep either. Budget, yeah, no Karoo lands. Budget deck maybe versus, well, it can't be that budget. They have Verdant Catacombs here. They have an island already, so Spreading Seas is not as valuable. Okay, I'm going to dump the Spreading Seas. It's just, that's cards never as valuable. Attack for 8. Hope for the best here. Maybe that's wrong, because they play a land. They would have to bounce this back to their hand. No, they have to tap it in order to even play the Primeval Titan, so maybe that works. I'm not sure. Throw the Gill. I might need the Gill to tap something down and attack. Okay, here comes the Simic Growth Chamber. Here comes maybe the nonsense. Maybe our opponent's going to play the business now. Shit! The business. Alright, so they don't get any extra land drops, so Titan does not have haste. See, now, if they find, say, Kahalni Garden, we'll be happy that we've got... Oh, they just made a copy of this thing. Okay, how is this going to work out? Okay, we don't die. We're at a fresh 20 life. Hold on. I screwed up. I could Spreading Seas this, and they don't even have mana. They didn't have mana for, like, their Primeval Titan. I didn't even reckon. Like, usually they easily have... No, they had Breeding Pool before. Okay, I didn't change anything. Of course they had Breeding Pool. Okay, Kahalni Garden and Radiant Fountain. So, hopefully, if we draw Island Walk Lord... Or just 2 creatures. If we draw 2 creatures, we win. That's good enough. Alright, cast this first. Tappity, tappity, tappity. This is a very unusual game of Magic the Gathering. Okay, we win. And they know we're going to play Harbinger, tap the plant. See, that's why I kept the Merfolk. Kept it for Titan. Because when they stabilize with Titan, they do this, basically. Alright. Just enough to get in there. Tappity tappity. Happy Gilmore. What the hell do we do here? Okay, Dismember. We don't really have a lot of tools, to be honest. We don't have the tools. Spreading Seas is dog shit in this matchup, usually. Like, if they've got... if they have Dry to the Elysian Groves, it's great. Spell Pierce is not great, but it's not bad. It's just not great. All these cards are bad, actually. I like the good cards, Force Negation and Chalice of the Void. We don't got them. Pithing Needle might be playable. I don't know. I guess we're just gonna take out a Mana Lake and call it a day. Hey, we stole game 1. Maybe we can steal game 2. We just won game 1 without anything special. Chubs! Our opponent mulligan to 6. I'll keep. This hand, in theory, could just curve out and beat them. Is Simic Merfolk no good anymore? Simic Merfolk is fine. This is a budget deck. We can't afford Simic. We don't have money. We are a hobo that looked into the window of a local game store and says, do you know what? That looks like fun. How do I play? And they're like, come on, man. This is like $1,000. And then they're like, you know what? I can scrap through the entire city of garbage cans, collect enough bottles and tin cans, exchange it for enough scrap change to put together a $100 Merfolk deck. Play. Look, like we're already. If we go 4-1, I'm telling you, people. Oh, that's a pretty gas draw. That's a pretty gas draw. All we need is luck and the opponent to draw badly. That is always the formula. The formula against in any matchup. Oh, fuck. I was thinking I'll go game Pithing Needle just for this. That's not, you know what? That's not too bad. It's not that bad. We have not exposed the board with tons of 2-drops yet. We keep drawing 1-drops. Hilarious. Might be good. Love the new Modern. Modern is healing. If our opponent has no Titan, I mean, what we got might be way more than good enough. Okay, I'll put this on 2, but I don't necessarily have to play anything off 2. Attack. And we'll play a Biomancer and just pass. I'll adapt the Biomancer here. Oh, that is so good. You want to crack? You want to crack it or what? In fact, we might even play Regery and tap down, like play Trickster, tap stuff down. We're going to make this Engineered Explosives look like a goof. Do you have any more land drops? Oh, you do. Shit. This is enough mana for a Titan. They don't have Titan! I could also tap down... No, tapping Explosives doesn't do anything. Do I want to play... I don't think I want to play any 2-drops. Or do I... Maybe I want to play one more 2-drop, like a Trickster. I could play Trickster. No. I think I want to keep Trickster when they play Titan. That would definitely be a good turn to stall one more turn. Yeah, we're going to stall. I'm going to take this thing up, though. Because I want to be able to adapt our Biomancer. JLT, subscribe for 8 months. Insert profound sub anniversary message here. Excellent. An excellent choice. JLT, thank you very much for the sub. And sub with Prime, the free way to support the channel. I gotta know what subbing with Prime looks like so I can make like some animation on somewhere. We're doing good here. This Engineer Explosives looks like garbage. And if they tap out for Primeval Titan... Actually, it won't do very much, will it? Actually, if they tap out for Primeval Titan... Bethreen subscribing with the Prime, the freeway. Give me the Jeff Bezos money. I appreciate Bethreen. Thank you very much for joining the Fish fam. We've got to represent budget merfolk here. Fuck these Kahalni Gardens. Oh, they keep bouncing it to their hand. I'm like, why have I fought through like 1,000,000 plant tokens? Okay, good question. Do I win here? No, I don't. I can't flash in Lord of Atlantis. I will just... Because I can attack for 8. I'll just take my turn. We can go always no. So there's nothing but Regeries left in my deck. That's not a bad draw. That's not a bad draw at this point. Just counter Primeval Titan. I think we're in control. Our opponent's got to know that if they crack that Explosives, they're just fucking toast. Or imagine I didn't even have many 2-drops left. All right, we'll pass. Passing the turn. This has got to be it. Is Glasspool out of the price range? You know what? I totally forgot about Glasspool. That is totally a legit card that could be in this deck. I just forgot. Like when I did the interview, I did in my head. 4-1! 4-1 with budget. Merfolk, the hobo, has now enough money, has now beer money. What an investment to get into budget Merfolk here. The hobo did great. Excellent. I can't believe it. You know, I actually play real versions of Merfolk that don't even do that well. Yeah, who's the budget neck now? Exactly. 4-1. Broke folk does great here. Well, this is not it, though. So this is what people were asking about before. Here it is. Boom. So, deck work, great. I mean, maybe Harbinger is underrated right now. I should be playing more Harbingers. But the whole Mirror Regery thing, maybe Force of Negation is just overrated. I should experiment with just strictly playing with Mana Leak or Deprive instead. Card Market, eat your heart out. That's right. So, Regery was great. Just a random regular Lord mana base. And this deck could even be better with like at least a few Mutavaults. I wonder if going down to 2 Aether Vial had any influence, because I really like curving out with my lands. Like, that's very comfortable. Also, maybe I was lucky with my Aether Vials because we didn't even have a whole lot. We did do good that we were not up against too many super hyper aggressive decks. Like that Amulet deck should have actually just wiped the floor with us. They had like pretty clunky slow hands. But aside from that, like we were up in slow against a bunch of slow decks like Tron and Death and Taxes. We have tons of game against that. You have totally a playable deck here in Modern if you play with budget poor Merfolk. So anyway, that's how it's done. And if you want to get into this, hey, you can buy this for like 100. What was it? Like 100? I think it was 150 euros. 150 euros or $170. 65 ticks. Great way to get into Modern, and a really easy deck to upgrade upwards. You don't even need the green splash. I mean, Mono Blue is totally playable by itself. So we learned that Broke Folk only loses to Dromoka's Command. No, we only lose. We beat Dromoka's Command. We didn't beat Tokens. We could not beat Tokens. Funny enough, the one deck that we never saw before, with Trotsky, we got crushed. So anyway, nice. If you love that video, you love how we played Merfolk, don't forget to give the like. So we're going to thank everyone who supports the Nikachu Empire. We're also going to thank our sponsors, FusionGamingOnline.com and Mana Traders. This has been Nikachu Merfolk Master playing with Broke Folk in Modern.